Alright, thank you, Ashley. And yes, today I am going to show you how to go from basic, and then here in a second we're going to see how to get beat. And by that I mean I'm going to show you how to contour. Right now I have no contour on my face, nothing at all, only just a little bit in the eyes, and nothing else is contoured. So what highlighting contouring does is it enhances your natural features. So if you want sharper cheekbones and a sharper jawline, you want to get rid of some of that, then you can. And it's really easy to do it just with makeup. And that's what we're going to do today. So what we're going to start off with today is we're going to take some contouring powders, and all of these that I'm going to show you, you can find at Sephora or Ulta. So I'm going to show you two different palettes. They both do the same thing. They both have the same kind of colors in them. So this is the Kat Von D one. This is a really good color, and so is this. This is for lighter skin tones, and then you have this one to kind of correct under your eyes. And then we have the NYX one that you can find at Ulta, and this one has basically the same thing. Again, I ran out of the one I used the most, so the one that I use now is this one, and this is what I'm going to use today to contour. And then to highlight, I'm going to be using this palette right here, which is the Becca Cosmetics and Jaclyn Hill palette. And these are the two colors I'm going to be using to highlight, and then I'm going to be mixing this one and this one for the blush. Okay? So these two to highlight, and then the other one from NYX to contour my face. So like I said, I'm going to be taking this color right here. To contour your face, you don't want to use anything too warm to contour your face. You want to use something a little more neutral, and that way it looks natural. Okay? So I'm going to be taking that color that I just showed you. It's not too light and it's not too dark for me. We want something a little more on the natural side for your skin tone. It's going to take a little bit of that on this fluffy brush, and I'm going to start contouring right here. And I know I should contour right here, because if I roll my brush down right under this bone right here, the hollow part, that is where I'm going to contour. You want to contour all the hollow parts of your face. That way it looks slimmer and sharper. So that's what I'm doing here. So I'm just going to take a little more of that powder. And just apply it right there. And then if you think you have a larger forehead and you want to make it look smaller or more together, then you just want to apply it here on the sides. And if your forehead is wider that way, then you can apply it here on the top, the contour, the darker shade. I like to do it on the side because I have more of a round face, so I want to bring my face in. So that's what I do. I do it more on the sides so my face looks a little more elongated than round or wider. And then if you have a situation down here, you could also take the that dark powder and create a shadow so you don't see it that much. And if you just already have a sharp jawline and you want to enhance it a little more, you can just do it on your jawline right there. So now you can see that I have that contour right here and then nothing over here. You can see the difference already. This looks a little broad in, and then this is just basic. Basic, half beat. We're on the way. So what I'm going to do is I will contour my nose, and to make it look thinner or slimmer, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my small brush and I'm going to draw two parallel lines on the side of my nose. The closer I bring them in together, the smaller my nose is going to appear. So I have this tiny brush, and I'm going to take it in with that same color that we used on our cheeks, and I'm going to tap off, and then I'm going to draw two thin parallel lines on the side of my nose. And for your nose, for sure, you do not want to use a warm color because then it doesn't look natural. And we want our nose contour to look natural. So for that, I usually use either the same color I use to contour or a little ashy color. Nothing too warm at all. Okay, so there we go. We have 2 parallel lines on our nose, and then we have this empty white space right there. So I'm going to take that on the tip of my nose, and then I am applying that on the bridge of my nose as well. So just along the center. And then with my finger, I'm just going to blend out that contour line, just so it doesn't look too harsh. What we're going to do now is we are going to highlight. And highlighting is just bringing out or making the highest points of your face pop. And again, I'm going to be taking these 2 colors. I'm just going to be mixing them together, and I'm going to take a small fluffy brush to apply to the highest points on my face so they pop, to bring forward. Highlighting is just bringing forward anything that you want to be brought forward. So my cheekbones right here. And I love, love, love to be glowing to the gods. So I am applying a lot. And then I just want a little bit on the center of my forehead and a little bit on my chin. Okay, and then now what we're gonna do is to blend the highlight and the contour together, to just blend it and bring it your entire face together, is I'm just going to add a little bit of color to my cheeks. And again, I'm going to be taking the same Jaclyn Hill and Becca Cosmetics palette, and I'm going to be taking this color and this color. And that is it. You just learn how to highlight and contour your face and accentuate your features. So we went from basic to beat. And that is it. There you have my how to become basic to beat. Thanks. Back to the studio with you, Ashley.